Hello. I can't hear you. Oh, your mic is off.
Hi, can you hear me now?
Yes, I can hear you. Okay, so my spiritual teacher recommended you to me. So just a little bit of how I operate. I am a psychic medium. Okay. I don't use the cards. I know she uses the cards. I don't use the cards. What I do is I stare at my client and I receive messages from spirit. Okay. And I do speak with spirits. But let me just, I already have some messages written down for you, but I'm just going to stare at you for about 3 minutes. It's going to be a little uncomfortable. And please ignore the music in the background. It's Saturday. I live in the city. People going crazy.
No problem.
Okay. Okay. So give me a few messages for her, please. Is this past, present, past, and wait, what do you mean by past and present? Past and present? Past and okay, past and future. Present, future, nearby. Present. Oh my gosh, they're so loud, right? How on a scale of 1 to 10, how well or how loud are they in the background?
Are you asking me or?
Yes. The,
Oh,
the music. How loud is the music in the back?
oh, I don't hear any music actually.
Oh, good, good. Okay. Present nearby. Okay, present. All right. What else? Mhm. Okay. Scared. Something sinister. All right. And can I hear you cough?
A cough?
Yes. What? By who? Okay. And can I hear you sigh? Okay. And can I hear you clear your throat? Okay. I have a few questions to ask. I don't even know where to begin with this. Okay.
Okay.
Um, hold on. I don't know. Can you help me make sense of this, please?
Sure.
No, no,
Yeah.
no, not you, not you, not you. Question: do you live with somebody? I'm talking. Do you live, Jacqueline? Do you live with someone?
Right now I live with my parents.
Okay. How's the energy with your father?
Uh, I mean, I don't have the best connection with either of my parents.
Okay, so I'm gonna jump straight into it. Okay.
Sure.
It doesn't make none of this makes sense. None of the messages that I ever give to my clients make sense to me. It makes sense to them. Okay. I'm like Amazon. I don't know what you ordered, but I'm here to deliver your package. Okay. So let's get straight into it. I picked up on that's just my chair in the back. Um all right. I picked up on the word torture. I picked up on the word psych, abuse. Okay. Now they said foster kid energy. You know, we can have present parents, but also absent parents. And I mean, you can be a foster kid and still go in a loving family, but it just feels like orphan energy, just like maybe there's something with, I'm not, this is going to sound messed up. I'm not saying your parents didn't want you, but it feels like how they acted or act is as if they never really wanted you. Okay. Mental illness came up for you. Mental illness came up for you. They said BPD. I don't know if that stands for bipolar or borderline personality disorder. It's a little bit more than that, though, as I'm looking at you. Something with schizoaffective. There is some. I'm not a doctor, but it's some mental. There's some mental illness going. You have Oh my God, not me saying you have a mental illness, but it's just in your energy, okay? You probably don't. And it's nothing, by the way, it's nothing wrong with having a mental illness, okay? Okay. The same way, your brain, I mean, your heart failure, diabetes is the same way your mind can deteriorate. It's nothing wrong with the mental illness. So they had me write present versus absence. Present versus absent. It's like, I don't know if you, now they're saying days in a days. I don't know if you daydream a lot, but it kind of feels like you're here and then you're not here. So it's something with what is that called? They're giving it to me right now. You could experience what is this called?
I
Um,
think I know what you're talking about.
you don't know what I'm saying. Oh,
No,
okay.
I think I do. Are you talking about dissociation?
There we go. Disassociation. There we go.
Yeah.
Okay, you may experience a lot of, and I don't know this word. Um, you may experience a lot of I don't know this word, but it's like they're showing me a vision of you looking at your hands, and it's like am I real? Like it's a certain it's not a mental illness, but it's a certain name for it. I've experienced this one time.
Personalization?
Huh?
Depersonalization?
Yes. Disassociation and say it again, depersonalization. Depersonalization.
Yeah.
Yes, that came up for you, which makes sense with the present and the present versus absent. How do you relate to that?
So I wasn't formally diagnosed with like disassociation or depersonalization disorders, but I do have those symptoms.
Okay,
Um,
so
yeah, and
and
I've also,
I just
sorry.
I know I actually I just if it resonated, then it resonated. I just don't want you to tell me something that I wrote and then it makes it seem like I'm a fraud because people will be in the comments, oh, she made it up, blah blah blah. So they have me write battling something. Okay, you're battling something, and then just because some people really don't believe me, battling something, and then I wrote, my handwriting's terrible, but mental health. Okay, it's like it's like you're battling something. It this is really mental health is really important, but for you, you know how brushing your teeth, washing your face is important to do every day. You really need to, it's like you need to put this at the top, okay? Um, I don't really know how to feel about what I'm about to say. I'll just say suicidal energy. Or it doesn't have to I'll just leave it at that, suicidal energy. All right, so back to the mental health. They had me write again, it needs to be top priority for you, okay? Um, then they had me write bad luck, okay? But they wouldn't really elaborate on it. Maybe you feel like you have bad luck. I don't know. It's just something stemming from that. Okay. Then they said gang stalked, and I'm just like, is she into spell work? Like, why do I feel like and you're probably not, I don't know, but it feels like that. So before we get into that, I said, did somebody recently pass away? Because the reason why I asked you this is because they were showing me a vision of you sleeping and a dark figure is just watching you. Okay. And then I wrote scared of father slash sinister energy. Now, I don't know if you're scared of your dad, but it just feels like he's just not like, he's like, you know how people say, oh, she's evil, but they're relating it to just being mean. No, I don't feel like this person is just mean. I'm getting like sinister, eerie vibes from this masculine, just like, or maybe something with being scared to death. Like, I don't really know how to make. I don't really. I'm not. I'm connecting, but I don't really know how to really make that make sense. Okay, I want to say, are you 33?
No, I'm 28.
28. Okay. So why did you give me that number, please? 33. Okay, well, that number just came up. Okay, I don't, they're not explaining. Okay. I I never know what I'm gonna say until I, have this session with my clients, but please get out. Please get out of that house, okay? Please get out if you can. If you can, please get out of that house. It's not good for you at all. And like this is I'm trying to learn how to sugarcoat things, but then I would be a liar if I'm sugarcoating it. But things are looking really terrible for you, and in terms of mental health, okay? In terms of mental health, I really do need you to get out of that house. It's not good at all for you. Now they had me right. They said masculine, past person and present nearby person. Okay. There is a masculine, a future. I don't know if you're speaking to someone, but there's something with, oh wow, so they just gave me the a vision of the movie Tangled, the story of Rapunzel, where she's stuck in a tower for years and years and years, and then her Prince Charming, which she doesn't know at the time is her Prince Charming, he comes to save her. Because it just feels like you have ruminating thoughts. They're showing me a vision of you, like your thought process is, and I'm just gonna give you an example. I hate myself. I hate my life. I want to die. I hate myself. I hate my life. I want to die. But I hate myself and I hate my life and I want to die. And it's like that every like it's just something like it's like one, two, three. And a lot of times we have to help ourselves. I don't want to say I don't see you helping yourself. I do see it, but you just need Spirit is saying a tag along. You need someone to help you help yourself, okay? And there's nothing wrong with that. There is a masculine coming in, okay? Now, I don't know if this is a romantic. I think one of you may end up liking each other, but it doesn't feel like it'll get far. This person was just put in your life to help you get out of your situation. Okay. Because you are not meant to be there. Unfortunately, this is what I'm seeing. If you stay in that household, if you stay in that household, I'm sorry, because it's just really hard for me to say this. If you stay in this household, you won't see, you will choose not to see as many, you will choose not to see, one second, just off of me. Say that again. You, okay, what about her? Okay, okay, I don't know what they're saying. Oh, monster. Someone in your household is a monster because you're showing me a monster energy drink. Monster, someone's a monster. That's probably what they mean by eerie and sinister. And okay. Um, you'll limit your trips around the sun if you stay in that household. I'm trying not to say the S word. Um, but I don't see you doing that. I don't see you doing that. I see you leaving the house. I do see you leaving the house, but until you leave, you will always be in this energy that you're in. And there's something with antidepressants. Okay, so maybe when you move out, there needs to be some nerve regulation, nervous regulation, or I mean regulation of the nervous system. Okay, I do see you be. I see you need to be on anti. They're saying she needs. Okay, no vitamins, no herbs from Dr. Sebi or whatever. You need antidepressants, they're saying, okay? They're immediate regulation, okay? This is urgent. This is urgent, okay? Okay. This is extremely urgent, okay? It's like the same way our bodies need food and water. You need antidepressants. It's a big thing for you, okay? This is a big thing for you. Um, what else for her, please? Besides that, can you mention something positive, please, for her? You were so beautiful and you were so loved. They just
Thank you.
said that. Yeah, you were so beautiful and you were so loved. Okay. Uh, do you have a kid?
No.
Okay, so a daughter is within your energy, something with 3 to 5 years. You may not want a kid, but think that will change. Okay. Let me just write this down because I am going to send you a picture of your notes. Say that. I just have to stare at you again. Okay. Yes, a daughter is in her. Okay. What else? What else? Yeah. Okay. You will learn to love again. She will learn to love again. Okay. You're. They're not really speaking about your mom. Okay. Your father. I feel like I don't know if any of this is true. But it just feels like your father, like, let's say they're both shitty, right? It's like your father, at least how they're presenting it to me is he's shittier. Okay. It kind of feels like this is what they're giving me. They're giving me a vision of your father standing up tall and your mother is like slouch. So it feels like she has no backbone. Okay. It's something with, let's say, I don't know if you were beat as a kid. I don't know because they just keep giving me torture or maybe emotionally, I don't know. But let's say your father was beating you as a kid, right? It's because they're showing me a vision of you 5 years old and your father is beating you as a kid from over something that you did not do. It's like your mom hears it and she did not intervene. It's like maybe she scared herself. I don't know. It feels like they're perfect for each other. Two unhealthy, miserable people. It just I don't know. They're really not elaborating on your mom. So I don't know. But your father, whether you confirm this or not, I know he's shitty. Oh my God, that disrespect, that's probably disrespectful to call somebody's parent shitty. But energetically, he's terrible. He's terrible. Okay. I do see you moving out. When you move out, this is gonna be a little hurtful. You may, because I do see you moving out. When you leave, prepare yourself. They just said brace yourself to probably never speak to your parents again, or at least never speak to your father again. Okay. Um, it's gonna be a painful slash new chapter, but this is needed. Okay, this is needed because they're showing me even when you move, let's say he says something negative to you, that energy, the energy that you carry in the household, around them will be the same. It will be like you're still in the house with them, even when you move. So it's something with just needing to set boundaries, limit yourself, or cut them off completely. They're giving me a flat line, like a line, like someone just joined a line. So it's just letting me know, no, this is done. This is dead. Cut them off, especially your father. Okay. Um, what else for her? Now, unfortunately, there's a stigma with mental health, mental illness, right? You will find a partner that they just said reluctant to love. I don't know. I feel like this is just because the energy that you're in now. I do see a partner for you, okay? And he is going to understand. And I feel like he might be in the medical field, is what they're allowing me to see. So it's something with he's already educated on what you may have or what you're not diagnosed with yet. Okay. Yeah, I really do because they're showing me him in scrubs, okay? Um, so definitely in the medical field. Um, or her, whatever you prefer. I accidentally said he, and then my client was like, "Oh, I like girls." So I'm like, "Okay, but just whatever you prefer." Okay. What else? What else? What else? Yeah, start the grieving process now. They're not really talking about your mom. He's never going to change. I don't know. Did he? Okay. Something with torture, abuse, serious abuse. Okay, serious abuse. Now they're not allowing me to feel if it's sexual. I think it was physical. I don't know. Abuse is abuse, but whatever was done to you as a kid, they just said mind fucked. So it fucks with. I gotta lay low off the cursing, but it is you're going to deal with this for the rest of your life, they're telling me. These feelings you're going to deal with for the rest of your life, which is why antidepressants are extremely important because that's just my chair, it's going to help you regulate something with regulate your nervous, regulate your mind. Okay. You are coming out of that situation. You are. But for now, something with I don't know if you sleep in fetal position, but it's just you're doing the best that you can do for now. You're doing the best that you can do for now. But I do see you moving. So cheers to moving. Cheers to a partner. Okay. I'm proud of you. You're doing the best that you can do.
Thank
Okay.
you.
Don't absorb, and this is easier said than done. But when you find yourself absorbing whatever your parents or father says, redirect yourself. Like watch a comedy show, watch funny movies, something. Redirect yourself, okay? Um, Now, anytime I read for my clients, none of what I say makes sense until they, confirm something. So, first of all, do you have any questions? Is there anything that resonated with you? It was extremely hard to read your energy at first. And when I looked at your picture, I meditated on your energy for 5 minutes and I started having panic attacks. And then I started feeling like I wanted to kill myself. And I'm like, okay, I'm lying because 3 months ago I was challenged with something and I said, hold up, I might take myself out this video game. But I just felt like I'm like I don't and bulimia came up too. So it's something with throwing up, not eating. Like it's just irregulation. They're saying because I was looking at your picture and then I literally started gasping in my room for air, having an anxiety attack. I'm like, she must experience panic attacks, anxiety attacks, something with suicidal ideation, suicide ideation. Because I know somebody's going to correct me in the comments, but that's what I picked up on. Okay. So, antidepressants are extremely important for you. Okay. Now, does any of this make sense for you? And do you have a question?
So without getting like too in depth with it, there was a lot that resonated with me. I actually don't think it's my father that you may have been picking up on because although he has a lot of issues, like he didn't really beat me as a kid, he was more absent. And it was actually my mother who did more of the punishments. Um, but I was in some very abusive relationships last year, and I think that's maybe what you picked up on when you said reluctant to love, because right now I'm single and afraid to get back out there. Um, I was in a relationship with my ex-fiance for 10 years, and I ended it last year because he was sexually abusive and he was also very neglectful. And after I ended that relationship, he would, this was like the most traumatizing thing for me, but he smashed my rice cooker over and over again for 20 minutes, calling me a B word. And we actually got a noise complaint from the condo. I was living with him at the time, and I had to move back in with my parents when this whole thing ended. So it was a really tough period of my life. And after that, I tried to date again, and I guess I attracted another person who was wrong for me, and he was a love bomber. At the beginning he was very, all about taking care of me and loving on me and all those things. And then after a while, he started making excuses about why he can't see me, and he would cancel on me to see his friends. And then it kind of felt like he was also using me for sexual gratification and all those things as well. So it was just very difficult to deal with those things, kind of scarring. And I think that might be some of the things that you picked up on. And
Okay.
yeah,
Also, then that would explain, see, that would explain the what I thought was the father energy, but really just a masculine energy. Okay.
yeah, actually, the ex that I had after my ex-fiance, he wanted me to call him daddy. So that
Hmm.
might be why.
Ah,
He did have some like fatherly like energy to him. He was very like masculine energy. And I called him a monster. Actually, I called him a monster to myself, obviously not to anyone else. And I felt scarred by that. I felt very traumatized, and I went through a lot of therapy um, to kind of get myself out of the fears and, the difficulty that I had to endure after that. And I did have a lot of like side suicide ideation after that. And I was kind of like in a dark night of the soul period for like 3 or 4 months after that. And it was just really, really difficult. And yeah, it was it was not a good time in my life. And I think I'm still dealing with some PTSD from it, to be honest.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, and that's why antidepressants are extremely important for you because I don't know if I said this earlier, but okay, I didn't say this. So they show me a vision of you in a fetal position and the house is on fire, but you're choosing to lay in the bed. It's like you need someone to help you escape. Not someone, but the someone would be the antidepressant. So it's like, and it's okay with needing help. It's okay with needing help. It's okay with needing extra help. Okay, I mean, you just need extra help right now. Okay, you're going to be okay. I do see that for you. I do see that for you. Now, there will be somebody, and I don't really feel like he's a romantic partner. I could be wrong, but he will help you. Just steer you along the right way, okay? You're not going to be in this energy forever, but we like, respectfully, we have to help ourselves. Like, no one can make me drink this bottle of water. I have to be the one. But it's something with, you will move out, but you have to want to move out, and if you don't, I see you being in that bubble, but you are moving out. It's really up to you because they're showing me a vision between you at a crossroads. So it's like I'm telling you the energy you'll be in if you take, the blue pill, and I'm telling you the energy you'll be in if you take the red pill. So ultimately it is up to you. But I do see, when I look at you, I see more of you moving out. So I do see that for you. I do. And
Yeah.
that's
I think for me, I have a lot of like ups and lows. And when it's, really good, things are great and I'm, doing fine. But when I have those dips, it gets pretty bad. But luckily I haven't had a dip in a really long time now. I've been doing great, and I actually am doing like a program to get myself into like marketing. So I
nice.
feel
I
like
should have
that's
said
going,
that earlier. They gave me program for you. So then that's good for you. I do see uh now they're showing me a green check mark. So that's good for you. I need to start saying everything spirit says to me. Because that word program did come up for you and it had a good energy. Say they just said good karma, good energy to it. So yay. Yeah. Hey. And I'm happy for you. I really am.
thank you. I
This,
really
this is
appreciate
not a generic response. I promise you. I really am happy for you.
it.
I love when I see my clients go from dark to light, and you are on the path of going to light. In terms of change. I do see change for you. Positive change, okay? Yay. And do you have a question?
Um, I mean, I know you touched on this a little bit about like my future partner,
Mhm.
and I was just wondering if you have any more information about that possibly.
So the future, so anytime I can't, there are a lot of clients where I see it like this, that lets me know it's within their energy, which means at least by the end of the year, they should be meeting their person. When I see you, I don't, you're gonna, they just said she's gonna be busy. I don't see that in your energy. And anytime I can't see that in your energy, I cannot really see your person. Like, it's hard to explain what I see, but imagine this, water bottle was up close. This lets me know that this is in your energy as opposed to a water bottle 20 feet away. I
Yeah.
can't really see him, feel him. So he's in your energy, but not anytime soon.
Okay.
So 2020, I don't quote me on 2025, but energetically this year, I don't see it. I don't feel it. I don't. Okay.
I'm just wondering if there's a reason why you said 2025. Was it just like a random number, or did you actually like?
It just, I don't see it being this year. It doesn't have to be 2025. It could
No, I,
be,
yeah. I
yeah.
was just interested in that number because I went to an astrologist last year, and she said that based on my natal chart, that she sees me having a potential partner come in 2025, but not sooner than that.
Oh, so then,
So I
hey,
thought
double
that was interesting.
confirmation.
Yeah.
Sometimes God will use your voice or the words that you say as a message to get across to the next person. We are all vessels. It did once again. This didn't make sense to me, but it makes sense to you. So, cheers to you meeting your partner in 2025. We
Thank
like
you.
that. You are so loved. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh, I don't know if I asked you this. I just went straight into it. Do I have your permission to post this on my YouTube channel?
Yes, of course. No
Okay, thank you so much. You take care,
problem.
okay?
Thank you. Take
No
care.
problem. Bye.
Bye.